Welcome, my friends of the interwebs. Today I plan on showing you a new gun, new to me. I just bought a SigSauer P228 used from a friend of mine who needed to raise some cash. We all know how that is. So I wanted to show it to you. But before I begin the unveiling of my new SigSauer, if you can, go to a website for me called, open up a new browser, and go to a website called MixGuns, MICKSGUNS, MixGuns.com, and scroll down to the bottom of his page and take a look at what he has to say about me. And let me take this time to say, Mick, thank you, or I should say Richard. Richard and Mick, thank you very much, guys, for putting me on your website. I really appreciate that. It's very humbling, and yeah, and I really like what you had to say. It brought a smile to my face. So, if any of you are interested in checking out MixGuns' website, he's an antiques gun seller on the internet, and they deal with some really cool stuff. They're UK guys, really neat stuff. So check them out for sure. And but anyway, to the gun, SigSauer P228. Most of you already know that I have the SigSauer P229 Equinox, and I bought this Equinox new, and I paid $1,150 before tax. $1,150 before tax for the Equinox. Now, yes, the Equinox is a custom gun, and it is a 40 cal. However, if you listen, if you know what you're looking for, and you know how to buy them, used guns are a very good deal. They're very off grid if they're done right. I think I had that conversation once with Paul from Humans for Targets, and there's nothing wrong with buying a used gun. Just know what you're looking for. This gun came from a friend of mine, and so I've known the gun from its inception, and it's a very good gun. I got it with 3 mags, and it came 3 mags. Lightly used. I mean, not, don't get me wrong, my buddy shot it, but not to death. And I got it for $300. So, SigSauer P228 for $300 with 3 mags. You tell me. I thought it was a hell of a good deal. And especially knowing the history of the gun, it is what it is. It's a Sig. It is unloaded. It's got the decocker. Very similar to my 229. The grips are they're kind of they're grippy. They're grippy grips. How do you like that? I don't want to say sandpaper, but I guess in a way it really feels good in the hand. Actually, I like the feel of these grips. Truthfully, even though these are beautiful grips, wooden grips, I actually like the feel of the what is obviously much lesser cost grips, which is a nice way to say cheaper. So anyway, for the most part, looking at these two guns side by side, I mean, this wasn't going to be a comparison video, but they are very similar. The 229 I have has the Trigicon night sights on it, and obviously a lot more stainless, but they're very similar and identical in function. In the sense that they're exactly identical in function. Actually, they're both double single actions. The first round will be double action, and after that will be single action. Yeah, it's a nice gun. I mean, I know a lot of people don't think that I'm a fan of 9mm, but I actually have several 9mm. 9mm ammo's come a long way. In fact, let me tell you, the very first semi-auto handgun that I ever purchased in my life was a Glock 17. And I still have that gun to this day. I have no issues with 9mm. I prefer a 40 cal or a 45, in all honesty. I've never shot a 10mm, so I don't know, but I would assume that I would probably be very much in favor of a 10mm, though I hear the ammo is very difficult to find a 10mm. I've never had a 357 SIG semi-auto handgun. I've got 357 Magnums, but not a SIG. So I wouldn't mind trying that out. In fact, my next gun should be the Glock 23, and I plan on getting the barrel for the 357 SIG. to interchange that. Now I do know that you hear me say my next gun will be, and of course I said that previously to buying this gun, previous to buying this gun. So who knows what my next gun will be? But my intentions have always been to get a Glock 23. But for $300, I just really couldn't pass this up. It seems to be a very nice weapon. I have, by the way, shot this. I shot this before I even bought it. Well, I shot this a couple years ago when my buddy and I went to the range. But it is a good shooting gun. It's very accurate. And yeah, it's awesome. So anyway, I'm not going to make a long vid about this. I'll try to get a shooting vid of this fairly soon. Maybe I'll do a side-by-side shooting comparison between the 228 and the 229. They're both beautiful guns. I love the sights on the 229 for sure. You know, that'll fit right in there too. Actually, the case that came with the 229 is much nicer case than this box. But anyway, listen, everybody, I hope you enjoyed this. Like I said, check out Mick's Guns website, and I think you'll get a kick out of what he had to say about me. He's got a link to this channel, and Richard, I should say. Mick and Richard, I really appreciate it, guys. You guys are really awesome, very loyal subscribers of mine, just really stand-up gentlemen, absolutely. So anyway, everybody take care, and see you soon.